What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today.
What's cracking, folks? Recently, I just put out a video breaking down pretty extensively, at least for me, extensively, about Jason Kidd and Steve Nash and which player I prefer. Which one I thought was the better point guard. Jason Kidd for both. I'm a Jason Kidd guy. He's my favorite point guard of all time. Not saying he's the best, he's my favorite. Right? And in that video, I alluded to there was a game in the mid-2000s where these two squared off, and it was one of the most epic games I had ever seen, and these two guys stuffed the stat sheet and brought out the best in each other. I said that. Go check the video. I'll put a link to that video in the description of this one. Please go check it out. In the description of this one, I'm putting a link to that video. And I found the game I was talking about, and I was right. It was in the mid-2000s, December 7th, 2006. Suns at Nets, double overtime, must see. Let's get into it. This is from a YouTube channel called Ali Productions. Link to the source in the description of this video as well.
When you match up against the Phoenix Suns, as a coach, you have to make some decisions on who matches up against whom. Where does Lawrence Frank go in this matchup? That's right, Stoudemire, all the questions during the offseason. Could he rebound from microfracture surgery on that left knee? That didn't affect his jump shot, apparently.
He's looking like he's much more relaxed.
Nash lines it up, and that's automatic. Steve Nash, 11-8. Phoenix, Stoudemire, 5 straight double-doubles for him. That's a hesitation. Soft.
Jason Kidd is giving that guy too much room.
He's playing a role out there on the floor. Give him credit.
Wait.
We watch Marcus Williams come off the pick and roll and make plays. That time they go away from the screen, knocks down the jump shot, but the Nets.
Suns up by 4. Nash.
Good pass. Left hand.
Underneath, it's Barbosa.
I really don't know which one was prettier, the finish or the left-handed bounce pass from Nash.
The left-handed bounce pass.
I believe you.
Good move by Kidd.
Gave each other. You gave it to yourself, didn't you? Nobody named you saw.
Right. So the Nets have 4/5 of their starting lineup in there. Jason Kidd.
I've always said Kidd is an underrated shooter.
You get it?
Yes, I get it.
By no means was he Steve Nash, but he could pull up.
Off the window. Raja Bell nails it. Eddie House on a fake. Give up. Kidd, left-handed delivery.
Certain times you look at body language and you see guys ready to play. Eddie House certainly is ready to play, but the Phoenix Suns continue.
That was a good job by Kidd getting back on defense.
Off the miss from Barbosa. House pull-up shot.
Yo, Eddie House was a bucket.
He has come out with some new life. 8 points off the bench, but Nash does that. Steve Nash, 11. Kidd.
Good pass.
Hassan Adams rims out on a 3. And Kidd up high for the board.
Hell of a pass. Yo, I love that Nets team with Vince Carter. I really did. Mikey Moore, VC, Jefferson,
Steve Nash. At least make it difficult.
Nanak, Christic.
Midcourt. 4 seconds left. Marion, the drive, the floater. Gets the roll at the horn. Soft touch by the Matrix. SI. C. Yes. And so we're 2 minutes gone by. Third quarter. Nash. No help there defensively.
Hell of a move.
Jason Kidd allowed Nash to get to the baseline, and Christic wasn't in position.
Just knocking down a basket of his own.
Raja Bell in double figures.
Vince was a bucket, bro.
Swings it for Christic.
There's Naynad.
Goes down.
And if you're Antoine Wright and the ball is delivered to you, you have to look to be aggressive. That time turned down an open shot. Steve Nash with an almost turnover gets the ball back. And now I don't think that's it. This is the first time in a long time as the backdoor cut by Barbosa.
1 assist away from tying the great Will Chamberlain.
Will Chamberlain, a guy who I believe is the greatest center to ever play the game of basketball. So they told me to, look pretty. I said, for what? They said, oh, we're just going to show you guys. Said nothing about the Tom Chambers dunk.
Vince Carter from the perimeter. Carter with 19. And 94 nets.
Jason Kidd, I cannot believe you're giving Nash that kind of space.
Let's get a high percentage shot.
With that crossover. Oh, that was sexy. With the left hand.
Kidd, they give him the jumper. And he uses the window.
Be ready to defend this Phoenix Suns offense.
Can either team stop the other? Nash, the running one-hander.
That is a horse
match. Nash, a jumper, he cans it. Presents tonight's key matchup at the point guard position. Steve Nash and Jason Kidd, 22 points.
Bruh, Jason Kidd already got the triple-double.
Nash has put up 9 assists. They are 1 and 2 in the NBA, currently in assists per game with Nash. Now here's Nash. He'll have to work quickly here. A 3 on the way. Got it!
Lawrence Frank told Eddie House to stay ready.
Side out. Nets have 14 fouls. Diaw. Tough. Very. Suns lead by 2. Kick out. Kidd for the lead. Got it!
On Carter. Nets looking ISO and Carter making a play off the offensive end.
Carter. Yes! Vince. Williams finds the open man. It's Kidd and Carter on the night. And crucial free throws for Kidd. First one. Kidd. Book it.
4 seconds left.
Taking his time, finds Nash, puts up a 3, and got it! 2.1 remaining. We are tied at 133. Kidd up the floor, heave at the buzzer. Doesn't go. The 12. Kidd with a ball fake, driving in, and he draws the foul.
Shea get back on the other end.
He loves that spot on the floor.
A good look, contested defense. He just made the shot.
That crossover.
Come
on, man.
Jefferson, jump shot, book it!
Jason Kidd and allowing him to make the proper plays out of the pick and roll.
Here's Kidd, and a blocking foul.
Take a look at his numbers across the board.
Nash takes the opening, drives into the left hand, and the foul!
Split the D, left hand finish.
Steve Nash to the free throw line. No Stoudemire, no Bell, and Nash simply takes over.
This reminds me of good old-fashioned back-in-the-day basket.
Seconds jumper. It rims.
Oh, man.
We're going to overtime.
So close. A bank shot.
Outside, Nash wide open 3. And that's a 2-pointer. Nash's foot on the line. Kidd, that goes. High float.
And knock it down.
Nash, the cutter. Diaw. Count it.
And one. Yeah.
Eddie House called on the personal. And Phoenix now a double. Diaw's open. Kick out. Barbosa, 7 to shoot. Nash, that's a 3. He buries it.
Too open.
Game and afterwards want to get an autograph from the guys. But Steve Nash and Jason Kidd are 2 guys worthy of it. And Nash again with the dribble and scoop shot.
I told you in my other video, Nash was a master of that damn scoop.
Jump shot? No. Long rebound, it's right. And a reset for the Nets with a minute 28.
Good pass. Holy shit.
The chippy on the inside.
How about the catch from Jefferson and the finish?
Sean Marion.
7 seconds or less.
Each and every possession. Kidd thought about the 3. Jefferson will
Good
take
pass.
the 3 they need it. He's got it. Kidd, 10 to shoot. Match up with Marion. Blows by him. Left hand.
And one. Killing these fools with the left hand.
What a game.
157 or 157.
Diaw. Kidd trying to hold his ground. And Boris Diaw lays it in.
Listen, Boris Diaw is huge.
Allow him to play one-on-one basketball with Jason Kidd. Help has to come. You're talking about a power forward.
Yeah, he's a power forward. Jason Kidd still held his own.
Help has to come for somebody else to make the play. This is just one-on-one basketball.
Can make this a 2-possession game. First one is good.
Kinda held his own.
And he hits. Doesn't go. And that's it. As entertaining a game as we've seen in the NBA this season, a marathon at the Meadowlands. But the Suns outlast the Nets 161 to 157. Steve Nash, a career performance, 42 points.
Like I had said in my video that I told you guys about, Jason Kidd would guard two guards. For the most part, no problem. He'd be giving up some height, but he was still strong enough to hold his own. As for a power forward, he'll do his best, but he's giving up a lot of weight, a lot of height, a lot of strength to a power forward. If anybody wants to know the box score for Steve Nash and Jason Kidd, Nash had 42 points, 16 for 25 from the field, 6 for 7 from three-point land, 6 rebounds, 13 assists, 3 turnovers. Jason Kidd had 38 points, 13 for 26 from the field, 3 for 6 from three-point land, 14 rebounds, 14 assists, 1 steal, and 4 turnovers. Nash had recorded a steal as well. Didn't mention that. But you can see where Jason Kidd was more effective on the rebounding by a mile. But that was an epic game. I've never forgotten that game to this day. Never. Let me know in the comment section. Do you remember this game? What'd you think about it? Watching this one live, highlights don't even do it justice. You had to watch this one live. Epic. Especially for me, watching my favorite point guard go against arguably probably the best point guard at the time. Is what many people were labeling him. I mean, he was in the midst of those back-to-back MVPs and all that. So seeing these guys go head-to-head and clash, man, it was epic. It was epic. Seriously, go check out the other video I mentioned. To the description of this one, I'll put it in there for you. Go check it out. And I appreciate you guys for stepping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified. And I catch you on the next one. We out, baby.